Hello, Disney fans! Have you ever wondered, for any given land in Disneyland, what's the best table service restaurant, or snack, or ride, or shop? I've wondered about that all the time, especially before I went to Disneyland all the time. So this is a new video series called Pick One, where I do that for any given land. For this inaugural video, we're going to do New Orleans Square. Okay, let's start with something fun, the attractions. Now, New Orleans Square is home to three: the Haunted Mansion, Pirates of the Caribbean, and the Disneyland Railroad, in addition to all the other stops the railroad makes. So if I could only pick one of these three, it really comes down to Haunted Mansion and Pirates. And these are two classic Disneyland attractions. Both are a little bit on the longer side, though Pirates is longer. They're both really nice on a hot day because the air conditioning is just cranked to like level 11 on both. So this is actually a really hard pick. Now, if I had to pick one, and I do, I would pick the Haunted Mansion. I think the Haunted Mansion ride vehicles are more comfortable, which is key, especially if your feet and butt are killing you. And I think that the holiday themes or overlays for Haunted Mansion really give it the edge, at least for me. If you disagree, I would love to know why you would pick Pirates over Haunted Mansion in the comments. Moving right along to food. Now, there's too much food to just pick one thing, so we're going to break this up into one table service restaurant and one snack. Now, the table service is actually pretty easy, and that is the Blue Bayou. However, if there were like 10 table service restaurants in New Orleans Square, I would still pick the Blue Bayou. It has been and still is one of my favorite restaurants in Disneyland. The atmosphere and the ambiance, watching the pirates boats cruise by slowly, hearing the mosquitoes and seeing like the lightning bugs. It's just such a really nice, fun ambiance. It's really cool inside. In addition to the ambiance and the atmosphere, the food is really good too. They've got things like bone-in ribeye, they've got herb-crusted lamb chops, and one of my guilty pleasures, getting a mint julep with a glow cube. Since it's pretty dark in the Blue Bayou, the glow cube just adds that little je ne sais quoi to the experience. So Blue Bayou is definitely in my pick. Now, pro tip, if you want a seat by the water, which is awesome, all you have to do is basically two things. First, make a reservation. Two, get your reservation like 20 or 30 minutes early and check in and tell them that you would like a seat by the water. And then if you basically hang out for a little bit or come back in 20 or 30 minutes, they are almost always able to accommodate this, assuming your party isn't massive. So that's my pro tip if you want a waterside seat at the Blue Bayou, which is an awesome experience. Now, the final food category is snacks. There's a bunch of places to get snacks. As I mentioned, there's like a jambalaya stand. There's like some soups in a bowl. But my pick, hands down, is the Mickey-shaped beignets at the Mint Julep Bar. These are by far my favorite sweet snack in Disneyland, full stop. If beignets are also your favorite snack, I would love to hear your support in the comments. So the other cool thing about beignets is that they have some really fun seasonal flavors, whether it's pumpkin spice at Halloween or candy cane at Christmas. Sometimes they've also got random flavors like sour cherry or watermelon chili lime. So having these like fun flavors to try at any given time make it that much more enjoyable. Other reason I love beignets though is also the area where you get them. The Mint Julep Bar is kind of tucked away, but it's right by the railroad and Haunted Mansion and Rivers of America. So grab a seat outside and you get a great view of a lot of different New Orleans Square staples, and occasionally they do have live music playing. It's a really fun little jazz band that goes with the ambiance and the feel of New Orleans really well. So in general, grab a mint julep and a water and a bag of Mickey-shaped beignets, and that is a great way to have a little snack and enjoy a little bit of relaxation. Okay, moving on to our next category. If I had to pick one shop in New Orleans Square, which would it be? And there's actually a lot of options. Basically, after you exit Pirates, if you go left, there's like this little canal of shops. There's a shop for perfume, there's a shop for jewelry, there's a shop for women's clothing, there's souvenir shops. So there's actually a lot of shopping in a very small little area in New Orleans Square. Now, if I had to pick one, and honestly, it kind of depends on my mood and what I'm looking for, but if I had to pick one, it would be Le Bat en Rouge, which technically means, I guess, a red bat in French, but it's a nod to Baton Rouge, which is a huge city in Louisiana, where New Orleans is also. Now, if you're familiar with the shop, you might know that it actually sells almost exclusively like cool, chic women's clothing. And that's true, but all of their clothing has like really fun, cool designs. It's very stylish, it's very different, it's very chic. And so the reason this is my one pick is anytime I'm at Disneyland alone, I have to go here and pick up something super cute for my wife. Happy wife, happy life. It is absolutely true. And so the least I can do if I've gone to Disneyland alone is bring her back something cute from one of her favorite shops as well. So Le Baton Rouge is my one pick for a shop. Okay, our next category is like fun, just something random that's in any given land that you should check out. And in New Orleans Square, they have artists that will do a fun little cartoon caricature for you and or your loved ones or family or whatever. So if you're looking for something fun, that's cute, that's also a really nice keepsake, then that is my one pick in New Orleans Square. Get a fun cartoon caricature drawn. Okay, our second to last category is like assistance. What if you need help, or this is not something that's like fun or exciting, just good to know. There is actually a set of bathrooms in New Orleans Square, but they're kind of hidden. If you follow the shop path as if you're going to the railroad, tucked away on the left there are actually bathrooms. Now, I'm convinced that most people don't go down that path and don't know that there's bathrooms there because there's barely ever a wait, even on crowded days. And then right after the bathroom, you can pop into the mint julep bar and get some beignets and a mint julep. So it's kind of like double awesome for me, but that's my one pick, is the kind of hidden bathrooms in New Orleans Square. And our final category today is just a fun fact, some history. My single most fun historical fact about New Orleans Square is that its two e-ticket attractions, Haunted Mansion and Pirates, were both originally planned as a walk-through attraction, which means Pirates would not have boats and the Haunted Mansion would not have their doom buggies. And those are the two like most iconic parts of the ride, basically. So imagine if that plan had come to fruition and both of these iconic rides today were walkthroughs. Would they be as kind of not popular as like the Sleeping Beauty Castle walkthrough? Maybe. It's entirely possible that these would not be nearly as popular and famous as they were today if the original plan to make them a walkthrough had actually gone through. So thank you, Walt, or whoever made the decision to install boats and doom buggies respectively. You absolutely made the right decision. Okay, well, that is my You Pick One video for New Orleans Square. Those are my top picks. If I could only do one of those things in New Orleans Square in any given day, that is what I would do. Do you agree with this? Do you disagree? I'd love to hear in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next Disney video. Bye.